What's happening? I'm Ironman from the music group The Lottery, Showtime Records. You know who I am and you know what I does. I represent the Los Angeles Lakers for life, hence the banner to my side. Now I want to apologize for all those fans at United Center. I guess it was enjoyable for the casual fan, for real basketball purists. I mean, it was an abomination of a game. I'm talking about the Los Angeles Lakers went up to the Windy City to play the Chicago Bulls. Chicago Bulls. Hallowed ground for Scottie Pippen, underrated wingman in my book, and many people consider the GOAT, Michael Jeffrey James Jordan. But man, this was it was just disgusting. I mean, the Chicago Bulls, they're on the come up. I mean, they've got some nice pieces over there, but they are in the middle of a tanking session, and Zach LaVine got busted up a little bit, so they're like, pretty much they're going to shut him down for the rest of the season. And most of y'all don't know, the Los Angeles Lakers have shut down Brandon Ingram. Shout out to you, B.I. man. Hope you get well real soon from that deep venous thrombosis in his shoulder. I mean, it's basically a blood clot at a deep vein in his shoulder. I mean, it's very, very serious. Hope he gets well real soon. Lonzo Ball, he's got that third degree ankle turn that he suffered earlier against the Houston Rockets. So they pretty much shut him down for the rest of the season. So I thought they were going to try to tank, and then they would have to really tank really hard. I mean, just try to lose every single game. But this megalomaniac, LeBron James, as if he wasn't done trashing the organization and just destroying it bits to shreds, he's still got to pad his stats. Now he's like, I gotta play, I can get my numbers. Okay, man, alright, because he eventually wants to catch Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and be the most prolific scorer of all time. He'll never be the greatest scorer of all time. He just might have the most stats, but that doesn't make you the greatest. That means you just stayed at it longer and you just went at that particular goal longer than anybody else. But man, LeBron James, he shot well from the three-point line. He was good. He only missed one free throw, 4 out of 5. Had 30-some points, had 10 rebounds. He was terrible. You get what I'm saying? I mean, this is classic LeBron James. I'm going to tell you why. I'm not hating on the guy. I mean, is he fantastically skilled? Of course he is. But he's just bad. He's a terrible leader. He's got a huge, gigantic ego, and he can't adjust. This guy plays one style of basketball, and that's it. The only time I've really seen him change up his style of basketball is when he was playing on the dream teams, for the Olympics. I mean, that was the only time, because you had other great players. I guess he couldn't really say, hey, give me the ball, let me do this, run it this way. I mean, you got Steph Curry out there, you got James Harden out there. I mean, all you gotta do is just play your role. Why can't he do that with the Lakers? But no, he's like, ego. I got sell my LeBron 16s. I gotta do that. It's got the Superman logo and color scheme on there. This guy, let me tell you why he was bad. Let me tell you why he was good and why he was bad. He was good because there's no pressure on the Lakers right now. They've just thrown in the white flag. They're waving the white flag. We're going to tank. We're trying to lose. We're not trying to win. Oh, so he's like, really? I mean, so cool. It doesn't matter whether we get in or not. All I got to do is just try to show out and put on a show. He's like, oh, this is so great, fantastic. So he just feels great. Nobody's worried about if they lose, win. They just get a few dunks up, get a few alley-oops, and everything's A-okay. We love you, LeBron. You're still good. Make sure to pad your stats and get your numbers close to a triple-double, and we good to go. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's feeling real comfortable right now. Kyle Kuzma showed back up. I mean, he recovered from his ankle sprain. I mean, that's going around the league. But he recovered from his ankle sprain, and he feels most comfortable when he's that number 2 guy. Not the number 3, not the number 4. He needs to be that number 2 guy and just have all the shots that he wants. Came in, scored a bunch over like 20 points. And then, he did his thing. I'm not mad at him. Not mad at him at all. KCP, who has been a huge disappointment over this entire season. He actually had a good game, had a bunch of points, played a bunch of minutes. I mean, he was doing his thing. He was knocking down shots, playing defense, got steal, breakaway, dunk. I mean, if he'd been doing this entire season, we'd be talking about a whole different Lakers team. No, LeBron James would probably be resting right now because we'd already be cemented in the playoff discussion and race, so we'd be resting him, for load management and all that other nonsense. But man, everybody else was, off the bench, they weren't good. Josh Hart continues to struggle. I mean, he's been struggling. I mean, I know he's had some knee problems recently, but man, during the whole season, I don't think it's all his fault. I think it's because Lonzo Ball in and out of the lineup, and then with LeBron James and taking over different roles, and then starting and then not starting, and then the suspensions, and he just hasn't gotten comfortable. Then he had the injury, and it's just piling on worse after worse. He played 24 minutes on that, took 2 shots, which is crazy. What I'm most upset with is that Andre Ingram did not get to play very many minutes, only 2 minutes. I don't even understand this. Man, I love that guy, man. Hey, man, I'm great to hear his story. I hope he comes back, like I said, next game and gets a bunch of shots up. I hope he has a really good game and a really good 10-day contract. Hopefully they'll give him another one. Maybe sign him in for the rest of the year. That would be great. At least a feel-good story coming out of the camp. I'm sure that's why they signed him. It doesn't make any sense. Why didn't you sign him early in the year? You guys one of the worst three-point shooters and three-point shooting teams in the league. I mean, almost dead last. Everybody's saying, y'all need more shooters. Put more shooters around LeBron. Put more shooters around LeBron. Put more shooters around LeBron. Well, you got this guy who proved himself last year. And not only that, he's been in the G League for 10 years off and on. And he's the greatest three-point shooter ever in the history of the G League. He won the three-point competition in the All-Star game again this year. I mean, he's been killing it. That's what he does. He knocks down three-pointers at an unbelievable clip, a historical clip. Why didn't you just bring this guy up? You ain't got to trade nobody for him. He already in the system. He's been in the system for years. He knows the plays that y'all are running. What? Doesn't make any sense. It's just a feel-good story. They want to bring him on to deflect from Magic Johnson, who needs to be fired. Okay? He needs to be fired. Love Magic Johnson. He needs to be fired. He needs to be him and Rob Pelinka. And then whoever the new GM and president is, they need to sit down with Luke Walton and say, man, we want to keep you here, but you need to have a rotation and a lineup that does not need to change. I need to see your lineups, and I need to see that before the season starts when we're getting rid of you. Don't even get it, because I don't want him to get paid for doing nothing. Then put him on video duty, anything, get something out of this guy, because this is ridiculous. I mean, that's the only real problem that I've had with him. This inconsistent liners are oh, well, we've had some injuries. And hey, I don't care about all that. Everybody who's not injured needs to be playing the same minutes, same role, and everybody else needs to be plugged in. You need to do that. That's how you build consistency. You got to have a foundation. But let me tell you about LeBron James. Everybody in the starting lineup, I mean, they played fairly well. JaVale McGee, he only got 8 shots. Yeah, and that's why I'm telling you that Rajon Rondo sucked. Even though Rajon Rondo had 14 points, something like that, 11 assists or something crazy. Oh yeah, he was great. No. The job of a point guard is to get the game on track, make sure the game plan is done the way it's supposed to be, and make sure everybody gets in their spots and gets their shots. If you see that he's shooting 50%, and he's knocking down, get all kinds of boards, get that guy more shots. Get JaVale McGee more shots. Doesn't make any sense why he's not getting more shots. It's because of terrible point guard play. And
one tanking team to another. What is going on? Robin Lopez goes in for the easy bucket. Listen, he could have been doing this the entire season. He traveled on that move right there. He picked up both feet before the ball even thought about leaving his hands. I mean, he's great in everything. He's really good at a lot of different stuff, but he's not really great at anything, even though that's a nice move. But I've seen better dunkers do that dunk better. I mean, what more you want me to say? He's really above average at just about everything. And that's what makes him great overall. Oh man, that was a great pass. And that was good vision. Should have been doing that the whole time instead of trying to dribble the ball up slowly. You got all these young guys on the team. Look at that. Ain't nobody getting back. This is what Kyle Kuzma wants to do. He likes being that number 2 guy. He feels real comfortable. And there's no... Oh, wow. Even got KCP. He's starting to hit buckets. Everybody, there's no pressure, and it's like everybody's feeling good now. Oh, man, Rajon Rondo. He has been shooting about. Look at that smirk on his face. He knows. Oh, my God, it's horrible defense. Come on, Mike Muscala. Jesus Christ, man. Magic. Why did you trade Ivica Zubac for Mike Muscala? Please, get rid of him. Oh, look at this. Oh, now that's good D. Now look at this. It's 3-on-1. Man, I tell you what, the Bulls coach, he needs to be fired too. Because they're not even trying. I know it's all about effort. Oh, it's okay. All right. Yay. Yeah, we can do that against the tanking Bulls. Yeah, we're jumping them down. We're not going to the playoffs. Y'all having way too much fun if somebody ain't going to the playoffs. Dadgummit.
And they're getting blowed out by like 20. I know they won the game. But they get blowed out by like 20 after like the first. What? Like almost 20 after the first quarter. You only scored. You got LeBron James, who claims to be the greatest player of all time. Man, and y'all are down. Y'all only scored. Listen, let me tell you how bad this is. They only scored like 16 points in the first quarter. 16 freaking points in the first quarter. LeBron James, you played in the first quarter. You started in that. How are you the greatest all the time and you can only muster 16 points as a team? To the tanking Chicago Bulls, Zach LaVine, the starting shooting guard, ain't even playing. It doesn't make any sense. Wendell Carter, that guy's not even playing. They're their prize rookie. I did not want LeBron James there. That's why he's trash. He's trash. I mean, hey, you got the greenest of green lights. He could take 20 shots in the first quarter. Nobody's going to say a peep, nothing. You allow your team to only score 16 points. Only score 16 points. Trash, bro. Trash. He needs to be traded. Magic needs to be fired. Rob Pelinka needs to be fired. They need to be replaced. I'm dead serious. They need to have a talk with Luke Walton about these rotations and the lineups. But other than that, you say, he had 34 points and only 10 rebounds. Listen. He had 5 ginormous turnovers and only like 4 assists. You're giving the damn ball away more than your assists to your teammates, and you're the greatest of all time, been in the league for 16 years, best player on the planet. Get out of here with that nonsense. Not only that, but like I said, and they got outscored by like 20 points in the first quarter. It's ridiculous. Stop with the nonsense and the shenanigans. He may be top 5. I don't even know. I just don't want this guy on the team no more. I'm a lifelong Laker fan. I'm not a lifelong LeBron fan. No. I want no more of this. I want this guy gone. I'm dead serious. I'm so sincere about this. Their defense sucked. Because they allowed the Chicago Bulls, the tanking, they're trying to lose, allowed them to score everybody in double figures in the starting lineups. Everybody just they pass around like they the San Antonio Spurs. Everybody getting buckets. You want a bucket? You get a bucket. You get a bucket. You get a bucket. Everybody just getting buckets. Yeah, they won the damn game, and that even hurts us even more. Lose the damn game. Did you see this guy when he threw the ball out of the backboard and gets that? He's shaking. He's doing. What is you doing, bro? I don't need that, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so y'all learn it every time there's a brand new video. Make sure, I know y'all ain't following me, only a few people. Make sure you follow me on my 2 Twitter handles. I make sure to respond to all your questions, your tweets, and your comments. You want to help the channel out financially, send whatever you can. I appreciate even the little bit, even if it's only $1, because this is what I do. The link is in the description box right underneath the video. Send it right to the Cash App. I'm Iron Man. From the music group The Lottery, Showtime Records, holla.